Hello and welcome everyone to the Swiss Esports League by Brook spring season of 2021 here with the Rocket League Premier Division week number 3. My name is Syntax and with me as always is my wonderful co-caster Nukes. How have you been
Hello.
since last week?
Been very good, been very good. Been a good week, just chilling for a bit, school and stuff. But other than that, pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, a bit of a shorter week this time.
Mm.
Tomorrow's already Friday, guys, so looking forward to the weekend. But before we can think about that, we'll have to think about some Rocket League action here at the Swiss Esports League by Brook. Today we have, again, of course, two matchups with
Mm-hmm.
Irie Legacy versus Lostik coming up first. And after that, we'll head into the Slightly Salty versus My Insanity matchup. Um, Two very interesting matches, I think, for today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Looking forward to see how the new Lostik roster with
Yep.
Pela, Dino, and Skyor will go. So far, they're on a 0-2 losing streak as they faced Edelweiss and Ace Republic in the first 2 weeks. On the other hand, Irie Legacy um, did lose against Lausanne Esports. We saw that in the first
Mm-hmm.
week on the stream, and after that last week they got swept by, or no, they swept My Insanity, my bad,
Yep.
3-0 win against MYI. So
Mm-hmm.
any thoughts about that first matchup?
Well, I'm kind of split because Lostik, the names that I've seen, Sky or Dino, they have some experience, and from previous seasons that I know, they
Mm.
have had a good, like they have had a good season. Like they played well. I haven't seen them in this constellation before though, so I don't really know how it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
It might not. We will see today. Our legacy though, last time we casted them, it was against Lausanne Esports,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean they lost to Lausanne, but it was a 3-2, so it was a very close series. So I know that the Irie Legacy is, a pretty strong team, and they can definitely take out some bigger rosters
Oh yeah.
throughout the season. So it's going to be a hard matchup for Lustig, I think.
Yeah, Irie Legacy is looking really good this season.
Mm.
Um, as they've done before, I think yeah, they're looking very promising if they can continue this run. Of course, a bit unfortunate that they couldn't take Lausanne in that game number 5 in the first week, but still taking them to that game 5 is still a very good
Mm-hmm.
performance. Now, yeah, for Lostik, we'll have to see what they worked on since last week. They had some strong opponents in Edelweiss and Ace Republic in the first weeks, and after
Mm-hmm.
that, yeah, we'll have to see how they fare up against Irie Legacy. So,
Yes.
any prediction on the scoreline here between those two teams?
Hmm. I don't want to be that kind of guy, but I'm just gonna assume here that our legacy is gonna take the sweep and get a 3-0 against Lustig.
Okay.
Just because uh from what I know, some of these players are not really used to that play style of having, consistently three mates that are, you know, in the game, and
Mm.
that there have been some issues in the past where the rotation wasn't right or the communication wasn't right and stuff like that. So I'm kind of curious to see if they worked on that and if that, helped out, or maybe that they just bettered themselves at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But from just the perspective that I have now, I'm going to say a 3-0, but I'm hoping that they will prove me otherwise.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to see. I definitely hope Lustig um, can take some games off Irie Legacy. I would give the favorite to them as well, looking at the past matchups, and the roster of Irie Legacy has been together for a while now. So yeah, they had a lot of time to get to know each
Mm-hmm.
other and to build up that playstyle that they have right now, and we'll have to see. After that, of
Mm-hmm.
course, Slightly Salty versus My Insanity, which is going to be interesting because it's Timo's new roster playing against his old organization. There's a
Yep.
little bit of storyline there. But My Insanity, actually, at the moment, also 0-2, they got swept twice.
Yep.
One time against Ace Republic, which we saw on stream in week number 1. And last week, as I said before, they lost against Irie Legacy, which we're going to see now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So yeah, we'll have to see. And yeah, I think Lostik is definitely capable of taking some games off of Irie Legacy. Um, if they have the right day, I've never seen that roster before in that
Yep.
constellation.
Yep.
So I guess yeah, we'll just have to see. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as we're just waiting on all the players joining. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, so far Slightly Salty is looking very good. They're in the top three at the moment. They're third place, just behind Ace Republic and Edelweiss Esports, and Ivory Legacy just behind them on fourth place.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Lostik and My Insanity just a little behind with on eighth and 10th place respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Lostik and My Insanity definitely looking to get their first win today and head up in, or yeah, get something going in the leaderboard. Um,
Yep.
we'll have to see.
Well,
Mhm.
Lostik did so far have the strongest opponents, in my opinion.
Yeah,
They had the Edelweiss Esports first week, so um, the most you can do there is literally get games. And if you're playing in a new roster, it's obviously going to be hard to get some serious games. And
absolutely.
the 3-0 happens. But can't get discouraged, I guess.
Yeah,
Ace Republic is currently on second place as well, so they played against the first and the second place. So I'm just thinking that it's currently just a bad start into the season, just because they're playing against the strongest rosters. But
yeah,
definitely, I do think that throughout the season they will improve and that they will get some wins against some other teams as well, and therefore not sit on the lower side of the leaderboard for now.
yeah. I think so as well. It's always tough having to start against these opponents, but now they're out of the way. They don't have to worry
Mm-hmm,
about them
mm-hmm.
anymore. So yeah, we'll see if they can concentrate on today's match. And I think the players are ready, and so are we. Hopefully, so are you, as we are heading into this first match of the day between Irie Legacy and Lostik, guys. I hope you are excited and ready to see those two teams going up against each other. Irie Legacy, for us, slightly favored, but we'll see what Lostik has up their sleeves for this week number 3 match. Of course, quickly going over the rosters, we talked about before Paella, Skyor, and Dino on the Lostik side, and the old squad or the known roster of Irie Legacy with Kasalin, Toth, and Pitchfax. So yeah, let's head right into it. So far, nothing really dangerous happening for any of these teams. Toif now going for a dribble though, trying to make something happen. Start a play in the front lines. Good pass from Pitchfax upfield, not reaching his teammate though. Irie Legacy looking to keep up the pressure here. Pitchfax no touch on that one, cannot keep it in. That Lostik trying to head back into the blue side. Dino does not get one on target, but they are keeping up the pressure. Ball off the side wall, shot coming out. It's a bit high. The read from Skyor is almost there off the backboard, which would have been beautiful. Sadly, nothing so far. Both teams at the beginning getting a little bit of pressure in, but nobody favored at the moment, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our legacy known for having a very good team chemistry, so I'm definitely sure they're gonna come out with some good team plays here. While on the Lostik side, Dino is a very, very good mechanical player, so he can outplay some people on a different level almost. So we have to see how it works out against a team like Irie Legacy. But if they can defend it and intercept passes like they should, it will probably work out for them to at least get like one game or maybe even two. But for now, we just have to see how Irie Legacy behaves. Skyor puts it to the side for Dino. Dino now going for a dribble play for a bit. But Toif is already there to intercept it. Tries to take a pass into the middle but can't quite get it to Skyor. Continuing with a nice pre-flip to intercept it. And tried to fake Paella there as well, but he is not letting himself getting faked. Kasalin with a nice pass to Toif. Skyor kind of missed it. Pitchfax is waiting for Kasalin to shoot. Ooh, very, very nice play. That's the chemistry I was talking about before. Instead of just going for, here, Pitchfax just could have shot and probably, maybe you would have saved Skyor because that's like the only way you could have shot. But he played it smart, put it to the backboard because he knows that Kasalin will get that back read. And now, already 1-0 to Irie Legacy.
Yeah, great follow-up there from Kaselian to get his team on the board. Lostik now on the back foot. Half
Oh, no
time
way.
in the
No
match.
way.
That is not on target, but Kaselian is there once more off the backboard for the second time in this game number 1. 2-goal lead now for the Irie Legacy side. Of course, it's the best of 5 as always, guys. So enough Rocket League still to be played. Lostik still looking to get into the match. They do have half of the game left. Kickoff going straight into the hands of PPFX. Cannot find Kaselian in the midfield. And ball possession will go over to Lostik for the moment though. Now good pass for PPFX to Kaselian. Will get intercepted or blocked by the Lostik side. Pele now on the possession. Toy not able to reach that one. Skyro should be able to get a good clear here out in the midfield. Pele not being able to bring it on target. Toif now dangerous pass in front of their own net, but it will work out in the end. This should get intercepted by Pele, but it's a straight pass to Kaselian in the midfield, and he gets it to Toif, who seals the deal here. 3 minutes, or 3-0, sorry, at 3 minutes played. And yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate touch from Pele there, going right into Kaselian, which is pretty much a freebie for the Irie Legacy side.
Definitely. Already 3-0 in game 1. Looks like, you know, Irie Legacy is a little bit more coordinated than the Lostik side. Lostik still trying to find their groove into the game, not really knowing how to currently get the attack going. It just seems like they're in defense and then just clear the ball a little bit, but after that nothing much happens. But Irie Legacy is really trying to go for team plays. You can see that the passes are coming out, even if they don't really get to where they should be going. You can see that the principle is there, the idea is that is there to play with each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to know how Lostik will counter that.
Yeah, you can definitely see the time that Irie Legacy has put in. I'm not sure how long the roster's been together, but it's definitely been a while now. And you can absolutely see the improvements that they made. Good pass into the midfield to Kaselian. The follow-up from PPFX once more. 4-0 at 50 seconds left. This one is looking quite grim here to start off the series for the Lostik side.
Definitely an unfortunate side flip here from Dino, but two of the Lostik players already on the front post, which shouldn't be happening. It just looks like that the Lostik side doesn't really have their defense setups quite yet, or maybe it's just Irie Legacy that has some good pressure game. But like for now, it just looks like Irie Legacy knows what they're doing, and ooh, that could have been a good play. Like you can see that they're definitely trying to make something happen. But from the Lostik side, I can't really see much yet. I can't see much yet.
Yeah, the communication seems not to be there, but nice. Pele will get a piece of it and just steal it away. Good pass from Skyor. Pele sneaky from the sidelines will head in and get the first one on the board for Lostik. The chances still not looking too good now for this game number 1, but that's definitely a mentality booster. Not going 4-0 in game number 1. It's good. We'll see if they can keep they can keep that momentum going into the next matches. We'll see if they can do any more damage here in game number 2. Skyo with a good attempt. Ball freely bouncing around in the midfield. Who wants to take control of it? It seems like it's going to be Irie Legacy. Skyor to intercept, but as the timer ticks down, PPFX gets another one on the board. 5-1, which will probably conclude this game number 1. If nobody else wants to score here. But yeah, Irie Legacy looking really confident here.
Definitely. I mean, in 4 seconds, it's pretty hard to score a goal per second, but maybe it's possible. I don't know, but it doesn't look like it. But I mean, for now, it just looks like Irie Legacy is a lot more consistent with their touches. I mean, they know where their teammates are. They know where they're trying to play or how they're trying to play. Like, they know each other very well. You can see that while they're playing as well. Lostik, you can see that they don't really know yet when to commit and when not to commit. So sometimes there are some double commits coming out, or nobody's committing, or like they just it just sometimes feel like they're very close together, which, you know, shouldn't be happening in a rotation game when you just, you know, play around. But Irie Legacy, showed some good showed some good team play. So it's
Oh
not
yeah.
like they played a bad game or like anything. So they played pretty well. It's very hard for Lostik to counteract that.
Mm.
But Lostik has to intercept those passes and get some pressure up in the offense because they've just been in defense this whole game. Apart
Yeah.
from that one sneaky goal that came out from Paella, but
Yeah.
like in the last 2 minutes, it came out a little bit better. But yeah,
Yeah, the shots don't even look too bad on the Lostik side. They have 8 on their name.
Yep.
So they do get the chances, they do get the shots, but they're just the attempts are just not good enough. They have to be more creative, and for that they have to talk more, be more coordinated, to get past the defense of Irie Legacy, because they are doing a very great job at the moment. So yeah, game 2 on their way. We'll see if Irie Legacy will just continue the domination from this game number 1, as the first kickoff will land in the hands of Pipifax directly with a good challenge down to Toif. And Irie Legacy from the get-go on the offensive here. Casalian, that's a nice touch into the midfield. Skyer to intercept there though, trying to get it off the backboard. Follow-up from Pela is a little bit too slow. And now Skyer has to rush back into defense. Shot coming out. And Dino and Skyer both missing on the ball. That's definitely not what you want to see. But so far they will not get punished at the moment. Still 0-0, but Irie Legacy just keep pressuring. Lostik now, what can they do? That's a good pass, good attempt, but it's just not there. As Irie Legacy just going with the counter attack here. Not able to put it in, but it's a close one. Pipifax on the side will put it up front. Paella there to intercept, maybe to Dino, as he will get another touch on the ball. Almost gets the block and the dunk in, but Irie Legacy in control once more. Pipifax, that's a high, good pass. Double tap, probably not happening, but the follow-up from Pipifax is there. It's off the post. The follow-up shot is there, saved away by Paella. Another follow-up from Casalian will put it in the end. But that's a lot of effort for Irie Legacy for that one goal. Also a lot of effort from the Lostik defense, but in the end, the shot is good from Casalian. They get the 1-0.
Definitely. You can see that Lostik definitely pulled up their speed a little bit from last game. But it kind of looks like they're panicking just a little bit in defense. You know, they just commit to every ball kind of when they're going against them. But like, other than that, if Lostik can work out their rotation for, you know, some time and get some passes going instead of just, you know, playing it to no man's land.
Yeah,
it could work out pretty well here because they're getting the chance, they're getting close to goal definitely, but the goals are just not happening yet.
Still 1-0 for the Irie Legacy side. 3 minutes left on the board. Pella here, barely any boost in the tank for him. Skyer will relieve him with the follow-up. Dino there. But yeah, I think the touches. Ooh, Dino. Ooh, will get the angle and just put it in to equalize the game. But I think in general for Lostik, the touches, they need more meaning. You know, they just need they need more impact. They need to know where they want to touch the ball and where their teammates are, and therefore yeah, play a little bit more coordinated. But Lostik, they did get one back. Dino with a good shot to put it in, and now equal game. We'll see if Lostik can get their first lead in the series here.
Pipifax going for an attack here. Dino with a nice save though, but still Toif putting up the pressure here. Nice touch from Dino to put it down. Yeah, unfortunately with a miss there, so Pipifax puts it to the backboard. Casalian with a nice touch in the middle, but Skyer is there. Dino might pre-flip it here. Ooh, what a bump from Casalian as well. Pipifax. Oh, what a save from Paella! What the hell was that?
How did he get that one out? That's really good defensive work. Pipifax tried to be a little bit fancy there and toy with him, but Paella will not let that happen. A little bit of a chaotic situation there on the sideline. Pipifax, as Casalian gets demoed, will still put it up front all the way across the field now. Can Toif pick it up? That's a good shot from the sideline. That's a great pass. And a great shot from Toif to get themselves a lead once more. 2-1 for the Irie Legacy side. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, Irie Legacy is just playing some very good Rocket League right now. They're just, trying to play with each other, with their teammates. I don't know why sometimes Lostik is just on each other, they don't really know who's gonna go and when they're gonna go. But it's getting a little bit better. It was a lot better than first game so far.
Oh yeah.
But they still have a chance. I mean, at this time they had 3 goals already before, but now they're only one goal down so far. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of it goes. Kasalin puts it into the middle. Sky with a nice start. Sky with a blue card, which is confusing me the whole time.
I know,
already.
right?
Yeah,
it's like the what's the team? Veloce? Is it the Veloce card? I'm not quite sure.
I think so, but it's playing with my head.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why would he do that to us? Anyway, 2-1, still for the Irie Legacy side. As Kasalin is already flying high here. Off the side wall, will not get it on target. Another pass. That's a good one from Toys to PPFX, but a good clear now coming out. This could be the counter-attack chance for Lostik, but another good clear right away. Back to the other side. No, Lostik. They thought they had the good counter-attack, but Kasalin just completely denies them and bangs it all the way across the field. 2 defenders not able to touch that. That's a bit devastating for Lostik, as now down 2 goals against Irie Legacy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Lostik, it looks like when they're back, they're just very passive and they're looking like they're just waiting for the touch of the Irie Legacy side. But when the ball is in Irie Legacy side, they're really committing hard. Yeah. And sometimes they're just overcommitting and just leaves like 1 guy back, or sometimes even no people back, which is a little bit unfortunate. I have to say, Paya got a little bit fake there, because I think he thought that Skyrim might touch it, but it just didn't happen, which is unfortunate. It happens in Rocket League. But I have to see. It currently looks like it's going to be a 2-1 for the Irie Legacy side.
Yeah.
Tried to get a nice touch here as well, but couldn't quite get it, but bounces up, so it means that it's rule number 1 with another shot from Dino. Ooh. Nicely done there. That might be, the boost that they needed, the momentum that they needed to get the reverse sweep here. Who knows, but it was nicely done. It was a nice pass from Paya into the middle to Dino. 2-0 to Irie Legacy. But it was a lot better than game 1, I have to say.
Oh yeah,
but,
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, if Lostik can improve on just not committing that much, I don't think they really know when to commit yet, which is a little bit of a problem. But when they can get their communication straight, so only 1 player goes at a certain time, and if that they don't overcommit in the offense as well, I think they have a pretty good chance.
Yeah, I think also in general, I think the touches and the communication is just better on Irie Legacy. The passes they're playing into the midfield are just more precise. It feels like, I mean, you can really feel the synergy between the players on that team, and you can feel how they know where each other is, and they know how their teammates are playing, because they have been doing so for a while now. And so just in general, out of that the touches, the passes are higher quality, and therefore their offense is better. Lostik only 1 goal difference now this game though, so it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. But they definitely have to some work to do if they want to really one up Irie Legacy in that case. So yeah, we'll have to see as we head into this game number 3. Irie Legacy on match point, as they could take away this first series pretty quickly here. We'll see if Lostik has anything to say about that.
Oh no. That's not a good start, is it?
That's not what you want to say about that, It's just very unfortunate. Toyf, off that pinch, Skyr was not ready, just side flips into the abyss. And
okay.
that's a quick 1-0, man.
At this point, I can't really sugarcoat it anymore, but why were 2 players up already when it's just 9 seconds of the game? It's not something that you should do. I mean, just all 3 players are in their corner right now. You can see it, it's on the screen. That shouldn't be happening. The rotation has to be a lot better. I mean, this just wouldn't work out. Not even against Irie Legacy, but against any team. Because if any team just has a little bit of like somewhat of good rotation,
No.
it would work out a lot better. But
Like,
like,
yeah, you can just see that they need some time. I think they're all three are very capable players, and we know that. It's just I think they really need some more time together, especially when you're playing against these top tier teams, which
Yeah.
I would which I would count Irie Legacy as well, as they're so far having a good season. And yeah, in that case, if you're playing against such a team, you really have to get it together here. Irie Legacy with a quick 1-0 lead, a little bit more than 1 minute played. We'll see if Lostik will answer here. Pass out from Dinu, but Pela already pre-jumped, and the last man also committed here. That's another overcommitment. Dinu does not get a piece of it, but now the counterattack possible. Two players committed from the Irie Legacy side. That's an open one. This time it's the Irie Legacy side who's a bit overcommitted and not in defense. Yeah, that's a good punishment, you know. That's what Lostik has to look for. They saw the opportunity, they punished it. Well done.
I mean, it could be that it's just a big elaborate plan from Lostik to give them false confidence, and now they're just going to, you know, go full ham. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know how they would play. Was that Toif that saved that?
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I don't really know what just happened, but like PPFax went for the shot, then Toif saved it for some odd reason.
Just so Skyer I'm not sure if Skyer would have gotten there. So Toif, yeah, I don't know. They just want to play some more passes. I guess that's what they can do. Kaselian the one to pick it up in the end. As Lostik now again on the back foot with 1 goal difference. Pela on the ball will put it forward. Skyer now high up, but PFX way faster on the ball. Toif with the shot coming out, but the save is there from Dinu. Now again on the sidewall, pass into the middle. Pela is there. Will get challenged right away, and the speed from Irie Legacy is looking really, really good. Shot into the top corner by Toif will get saved away immediately. But yeah, the Irie Legacy pressure is just here constantly, and we'll see. Lostik now has a chance again. That's a good pass into midfield, but Kaselian will pick it up, and Irie Legacy again already back in the other half with the ball.
Yeah, I think the current formula to success that would have been very close, but I think the current formula for success is, you know, just getting counter-attack goals, because Lostik is just kind of waiting for the touches, and they're waiting for Irie Legacy to make a mistake, which is rarely happening here. But what a play! Oof. I mean, you can just see that their chemistry is there. I mean, you said it before, they've been playing for a long time, and what a shot coming out from Toif as well. It's just you can see the two calibers of a team that hasn't really practiced much yet, and a team that has already been playing for a while. It just says a lot about it. I mean, the Lostik players individually have been playing good. I mean, they have gotten some good touches. They were able to outplay the Irie Legacy side as well, but they just couldn't do it as a team. And Irie Legacy is really doing it as a team, which is the main difference here. But with 2 minutes left to go, Lostik could still take it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Another
Dinu with a chance, and they punish once more. Lostik will decrease the lead of Irie Legacy by 1 and 2-1. Dinu with a good shot, seeing the opportunity for the open net once more. And yeah, this is Lostik's last stand here. They need to get a lead as quickly as possible. I'm not sure an equalizer here will take them to overtime yet, depending on when it happens. But yeah, Irie Legacy will probably just shut their doors now in the defense, if they are smart and not let Lostik close. But a little bit of a risky situation. But PPFX gets a good clear out. We'll follow that up once more. Pass into the midfield, but nobody there to answer. Sky or high clear out. Toif will just leave that for his teammate, as Lostik is looking to make some pressure happening. But Irie Legacy is just intercepting and just just being a nuisance all the time here against Lostik. Another chance, Pela high up from the corner, but it will not happen. And Irie Legacy just every time they just take it back to the orange half.
What a fake from PPFax.
Oof.
Almost worked out here, but now Dino's with a nice intercept. Toif takes a touch. Dino with, ooh, almost got the double touch there. That would have been very, very, very cool. But still not happening. It just looks like our Legacy now shut their doors at the back as well. I mean, they're still putting on pressure, but they're kind of a lot more, like, they're a lot more, I guess they're just not stopping.
Better.
Yeah, a lot. No, I wanted to say a lot more cautious than before.
Yeah.
To like they have a man a little bit further back than they did before, but I mean they're scoring. A lot of the the chances that they got, they have scored. Lostik has put in great effort to save some. But I mean, a shot into the top corner like that, you can't really save it.
The problem here is, I think Irie is they're just forcing Lostik to play a reactive playstyle, and they're not letting Lostik decide what's going to happen, because they are always they always have more pressure, they always have more boost. Lostik always playing on the back foot, having to react to what Irie Legacy does, and you can see that it's not really what they want to do. They want to be more proactive. But it's just not happening here. As I mean, Irie Legacy is just sealing the deal. If I've ever seen it. That's 6-2 with 14 seconds left. That one is pretty much in the bag, and Irie Legacy will most likely just take this home with a sweep. And yeah, Lostik definitely some stuff to talk over. But I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt. With time, I think they do have the potential. It's just not quite there yet, and against a team that's played together for such a long time, it's a tough task either way. So yeah, this series.
Come on, they're almost freestyling at the point, which like is never good. But GG's, it was a good game. Our Legacy played a very good game. I mean, have to give them the benefit of the doubt. Lostik, as I said before, the potential is definitely there.
Yeah.
I mean, the players individually are very good players. They can, they saved some pretty good stuff, and they got some good goals as well. They just have to work on the team chemistry, and if that works out, they could definitely take out some teams here in this league. But yeah, for now, it's looking like a rough start for them.
I think so too. Yeah, I mean, Irie Legacy looking really, really strong this season. It has really paid off that they stayed together. As a roster, I think they have a lot of potential to take out these top teams as well, and yeah, we'll see how that goes for them in the upcoming games. For Lostik, we'll have to give them time. I think if they play more together, I think they will get into it. But yeah, the coordination is just not quite there yet. They need to be a bit more proactive. The passes need to be more on point, more precise. If they can make that happen, I'd definitely give them the odds of also beating a team like Irie Legacy. And it's been close from time to time, in the end there. Yeah, it's just you could see that the mental was a bit broken. Irie Legacy is just really confident and just closing it out. That's a 3-0 sweep for Irie Legacy, and Lostik will have to try next week. And guys, so as always, of course, this was only the first series of the day. We're gonna have Slightly Salty versus My Insanity. So Timo's in the roster with Celes and Shuju. Or Celes is he sub this season? Or is he on the main team?
Who? Sorry?
Celes.
On the Irie Legacy side? Or?
No, Slightly Salty, sorry. I think they're playing with Carbo. Probably.
Yeah,
we'll have to see.
As well.
We'll have to see. But they are going up against My Insanity, of course, with Kara, Hade, and Topsy and Presley. So we'll have to see who's going to be on the lineup today. But yeah, that will be coming up right after a short break, as we are setting up the next match for you guys. My Insanity versus Slightly Salty should also be a very exciting one. My Insanity still looking to find their first win of the season, just as Lostik did. They were not able to do so. We'll see if My Insanity has a greater chance. But Slightly Salty still undefeated in the spring season. And they even beat Lausanne Esports last week. So you can think about that what you want, but Slightly Salty is looking dangerous. So yeah, we'll see if My Insanity can prove themselves this week. We're gonna head into a short break, and we'll be right back for you guys.
back and forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find